To begin, let's talk about what resistance is. Resistance is an opposing force to the flow of current in an electrical circuit. Resistance are elements that can be placed in an electrical circuit to provide different levels of resistance. Resistors come in a variety of values that can be used for different applications. Resistance is measured in the unit ohms. Resistance in a circuit will slow down the flow of current. This means that the higher resistance we have, the lower the current value, and the lower resistance value we have, the current value. This is confirmed by Ohm's law. Ohm's law states that in a circuit, the voltage is equal to the current multiplied by the total resistance. Total resistance refers to the total amount of resistance seen from a set of terminals. This depends on whether resistors are placed in series or in parallel. When resistors are placed in series, the value of each resistor can be added to calculate the total resistance. The formula will read as RT, or total resistance, is equal to R1 plus R2 plus R3, and so on and so forth. Let's say we had an electrical circuit with a power source providing 12 volts and two resistors in series with resistances of 1 kilo ohms and 1.2 kilo ohms. The total resistance of the circuit is equal to the sum of the resistors. This would be 2.2 kilo ohms. From this, we can work out the current. Ohm's law states that V equals IR. This can be rearranged to read I equals V on R. From this, we can put in our values to find that I, the current, is equal to 0.0054 amps or 5.4 milliamps. When resistors are placed in parallel, total resistance is calculated differently. The formula reads as 1 on the total resistance is equal to 1 on R1 plus 1 on R2 plus 1 on R3, and so on. Let's say we have an electrical circuit with a power source providing 12 volts and two resistors in parallel with resistances of 1 kilo ohms and 1.2 kilo ohms. To calculate the total resistance, we find 1 on 1000 plus 1 on 1200, which is equal to 11 on 6000. We then find 1 on 11 on 6,000, which is equal to 545.4545 ohms. This is our total resistance. Like before, we can put our values into I equals V on R and find that the current is equal to 0.022 amps or 22 milliamps.